Ladies and gentlemen, our second round. This time, Manc claims to be more prepared to play Alien Salience, which, in case you weren't aware or present for the last one, virtually, um, essentially I play the role of a fifth dimensional being who communicates through human vessels of varying quality, and I interview people in their native planet on how they view what's going on their planet to better formulate my own understanding. So, as a representative of the human species, Mank is going to explain humanity to a fifth dimensional being played by me. Are you ready?
That's how good is that? I mean, I thought before that, when you asked me last time, I
Mm.
wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready for that. It blew my mind, and then I've evolved that thought
Cool.
into something else as well. Fire away.
Um, hello, being. Um, how do you prefer to be addressed? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I didn't hear anything just then.
Oh right, sorry. I was just talking.
How do you prefer to be addressed again?
And just call me Manc. It's cool.
Um, what sort of pronouns should I use? This human is equipped with several varieties. Are you a him, a they, a zer, a furry? Are you
Well,
a
I am a
furry?
him, a furry. What's
Yes.
that?
I understand that you have these people who refer to themselves as furries on your planet. I'm
Oh
hoping
yeah.
to interview one.
No, ignore them.
Oh, okay.
They're
What,
not. They're not plugged into reality yet.
okay. Um, what does plugged into reality mean for your type of human?
For me, I think that think outside of your house and your television. Use your imagination, but
Um,
don't go bananas.
can you briefly describe a house and television?
Yeah, a house is a big box that you live in. Keeps you warm, keeps you dry. Probably the number one thing a human would require. A television is something that is placed with inside that box, which is something that a human will stare at for as long as it's designed specifically to provide information and block information and steer information.
So much like my species, the humans share social memories, but they require boxes inside boxes to share memories, and they passively consume rather than choose what information is provided to them.
It's up to the individual when it's plugged into reality before. You can either be plugged into reality and choose what's going on, or you can follow what's placed in front of you.
And so, how does one plug into reality as opposed to consuming the box?
I think you can only plug into reality by education. If you don't believe everything that you're sold, then I'm pretty sure you'll find out for yourself what it's. And the more you do that, the more plugged into reality.
My host would like to break into the interview and ask if you have Skype.
No.
This is, I
Sorry.
think, I don't know, it's probably my end, but like, this is not working as smoothly as it did last time, I don't think.
Let
Oh,
me hold on. I can try and put you through a loudspeaker if that's any better.
no, I think it's a matter of like hearing you and then streaming it and through Discord, because Discord's horrible on video
Uh,
too, because they do all free servers, I think, so the bandwidth is probably pretty small for,
all right, okay.
for that. But it's functional. We can continue. I'm sorry. Um,
Cool.
so we were going into how one plugs into reality rather than getting information from the box.
Yeah, that is a grand idea.
Yeah, how does a people do this?
It, instead of simply staring at the box and finding out about information, you can go to the place where the information is about. For example, you can sit and stare at your television and you can see a destination or a place on the planet without actually visiting it. You get an opinion from someone who's been there. But if you go there, you formulate your own opinion, I think.
We understand that for humans it is expensive, as your bodies. The reason you put yourselves in houses and boxes is because you decay so rapidly, and that going to places expends it increases the rate of this decay.
Expensive depends on your choices for the box, and where you want to be placed within that box, that house. So if you want to live in somewhere which is considered by other people human, elite, or prestigious, then it will cost you more money.
Um,
But but it is an essential, I feel, for humans to have a house or somewhere to live. And the reason for that is protection from the elements mostly.
Yes, yes. This is the matter of expense in which we spoke. We have yet to understand this money concept. The expense to which we referred is if one plugs into reality by visiting the place physically, one must lumber mechanically from one place to another away from one's box, and whereas by obtaining information through the box, there is no decay or wear and tear upon the unit. So in this way, this plugging into reality you speak of seems expensive as far as maintenance of the people machine body.
Quite the opposite. If you have to pay money to get the box, you have to pay money to get the television. To go from one house to another, let's call boxes houses, just to make it a bit easier. But yeah, if you go from one house to the other, it doesn't cost you money. You can use your feet. Humans are designed to walk. There's modes of transport, so it's not that deficient on the body. Yeah, you've got most of these within themselves a tiny version of that box, but mobile. So you're encapsulated. So you're not out in the elements so much.
Oh, okay.
Is to go on, sorry.
Um, you've mentioned again this money concept. Can you please explain this to me?
Okay, money is the root of all. Now, money is something that you earn, steal, or acquire, and if you add it up, you can then use it in transactions to gain things, to buy things, whatever you might require.
And what if you have requirements but not money?
Then you either steal it, borrow it, persuade someone else to give it to you, or make it yourself.
And where does money get made?
Money gets made by the country or the part of the planet that you live in. It is governed by bankers who, where you store your money, access your money, and can gain money from. But without that, within the human race right now, you are screwed if you have no money.
So this money is like electricity, and the bankers determine where it flows and how it flows and what requirements be met before it flows.
Yeah, and to get that electricity, you also have to use money to make that flow. So using electricity there, yeah, is a good example. There's a network, it's provided, but you have to pay for that service to get it routed directly to yourself.
And to obtain this money, what hoops does a people have to jump through? Stealing or borrowing or persuading or
Stealing is the easiest, but it's the most corrupt and morally wrong, which is frowned upon and punishable in the human race. So that's not the best way to go about it. Earning it is the best way to go about it, which means that you make a service for somebody else, and within that service, you are then given money or earned money. You can also win money as well.
it seems from our perspective that the best way to make money would be to be a banker and decide what it is required for money to be made. Why are you not the
Yeah,
banker?
yeah, because like yourself being an intelligent species, there was some people that were quite intelligent back in the day who invented banking and then told everybody exactly how it worked rather than giving them the option.
So the bankers are the rulers of your planet?
In a way, yeah, they fund everything and supply the money which provides the service to the people. So they're in control.
So if you needed a service of an army or a medical healer, you and the banker decided that you weren't had made them unhappy, you will be denied this service.
That's exactly true. So yeah, if you that's only if you would like a lot of money in one instance. So if you want to get a loan, they will give you money, but they'll judge you and depend on your status. You'll be then granted that or denied it.
How do you prevent the banker masters from becoming too malevolent or cruel? They seem to be in complete control and you to be at their mercy.
Yeah, the only way to do it is get rid of the money or get rid of the people or collapse the bank. But it's that in force now that it'd be very difficult to do that.
Well,
The world relies on money as much as it doesn't want it to function the way it's formed.
well, on behalf of my social memory complex, we wish you upon you benevolent masters, and thank you for your interview with us today.
Can I ask? Can I ask you a few questions and get a few grants off you, Mister Alien?
Yes, yes, but I will have to consult with my social memory complex for a few moments before I can provide this information. I will play music for those listening. And now we return you to our game of Alien Salience with one Manc band, also known as Manc.
Hello.
Yes, give them some of your
Well,
voice. Give them some of your
mate.
voice.
Do you know what? I was I was thinking about it when you asked me last time about the aliens, and I was thinking about talking about me to you, not just as much as the Alien Salient. I like the Alien Salient game. It's a twist of that, but I come up with some thoughts to layer on top of that that could be interesting.
Layer on, my good man. Layer on.
I was thinking, there's key things in this world that seem impossible to fix, and if they were fixed, then life would be well easier. And one of those things is race. One of those things, like racist is very difficult to tame a racist. So
Mm.
in like that manner, it'd be great if the alien had these sort of like superpowers where you could grant a request and it would happen, and just to see what would come, maybe just for 10 minutes, and then it'd reverse back to the way it was. But in them 10 minutes, you would see a change on the planet. Like racists, it'd be great to place them in the skin of the colour of the person just for 10 minutes. So they are, say, a white person hates a black person. The white person is then placed within the black person's skin. Just a bit of a head fuck. Obviously, I was smoking some really green when I was thinking about this. But
With
what things, what things would you think of like that? You know, as a, if you were talking to the alien, saying, right, he can make anything happen. He's the designer in this game, a bit like your Minecraft, and you can request, yeah, turn racist opposite colours. You know, just for 10 minutes, see what happens in the world. Because they'd all lay down their arms up or shoot each other or whatever. You know, the outcome, every action has a reaction. I'd just be interested to see, because you've got a pretty deep mind. I was thinking, what would Grim ask?
if you will allow, sir, I would like to continue to play Alien Salience with this reversal at play, and you can continue to question me in this manner. But before we proceed, if you agree, I must ask both you and anyone who ever hears the following to exercise heart-based discernment as to whether or not the truth of what I'm saying applies in the reality you exist in. That being said, if you'd like to continue, I will address your first
Okay.
query.
Are you called Grim, Mr. Alien, by any chance?
Please refer to me as Reverent.
Reverend.
Thank
That is
you.
a nice name. Okay. So, can you make anything happen if I ask it?
In this reality we are currently co-experiencing with you, we are equally as capable of making anything happen as to whom we speak.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been looking for. So, I've been having a little think. I'm thinking about changing a few things on this planet. Can you do them on a time-based exercise?
We will refer you back to what you spoke of before, uh, of,
10 minutes.
of a being experiencing alternative melanin content in their skin so as to be cured of their sense of superiority based on said physical characteristics.
Brilliant.
First, we would like to point to the irreverence with which humans consider each other's hair color and eye color. And from our perspective, this is the similar irrelevance. Humans should view each
Relevancy.
other's melanin content and nation of origin. What is truly important among the species existing in this plane is their birth time, as time and space are the determining factors for most of the interface with the reality matrix.
You just blew my mind. That was amazing. Okay. I agree with you. I think the skin color of a person makes no bounds to their person. So,
There is one
right,
additional point in reference to your original request that a being experience multiple level physical forms so as to better understand each other. It is indistinguishable to you to hmm, you firmly believe that you woke up in the same corporeal form you inhabited in a previous time space that you were awake. Well, the fact of the matter is, the memories and experiences are tied to the corporeal bodies in which you awaken, and for all you know, you could have woken up in someone else yesterday.
yeah, I like that theory. I wish that was true, but I hardly sleep, so I know that's not right. But you are. That'd be great if that had happened. I do think that humans have no memory of their previous life, so even if they were had a future life, a previous life,
Is that
It's not contained within that lifetime.
that is in service to the law of confusion and free will. Had you access to your previous existences, they would weigh too heavily on your choices in this one.
Okay, but can you not just make everybody the same color then?
Everyone is a being of light, containing
Well,
all
can you make
colors.
can you make it all one shade of light or one shade of dark? Actually, just put it right in the middle. Make us all grey like you.
Through strategic eugenics and selective breeding, humans can obtain a single melanin representation. However, technologically, your chemically genetic CRISPR will solve this issue if pressed. If if humanity continues toward its dystopian trajectory, genes will be altered altered by science
Yeah, but
to when
can you not just do it for 10 minutes?
yes, this will be achieved through CRISPR if things continue in this direction.
I like that. But yeah, if we can just do it for 10 minutes right now, that'd be great. Because I think that would teach a lot of lessons to humanity. Do you not agree?
The evolution of the spiritual entities on this plane has already been compressed to a single span of merely 100-ish years. To compress it further is counterproductive to spiritual growth.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Leave it as it is, the length of time, but just
While
for this next 10 minutes, just make everyone the same colour, and let them all look at each other and realise that a lot of things you think about, they don't necessarily need to think about represented on a vision of someone's colour.
if you truly wish to experience this reality, you 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 can choose to. However,
Cool.
you would not be able to return to this reality stream after having experienced that reality, and you have things you are here. We are not allowed to discuss this further.
Is that a no? Does that mean I can't have it?
You, it is
Is
yours
that
for
denied?
it is yours for the taking, but you will not choose to take it.
Oh no, I choose to take it right now, and if it lasts forever, that's cool with me.
The you that has made
I'm,
that choice
I'm
is
making,
experiencing
I'm,
that
make,
now. The
I'm
you that
making an
remains
executive
has
decision.
chosen not to. Do you
But
understand?
I'm making executive decision is being made. I've done enough research. I think I've done my R&D. I've put my case forward a bit like dragons, and I think I am the man for the job.
This
So
this is
make
true.
it happen. Come on.
I am.
What do you need for me to make that happen?
For that to happen, you have to choose to cease to exist in this reality with the rest of us and abandon us to that reality.
Yeah, that's cool. Just give me about 10 more minutes. I just need to finish me break.
You will be missed, Manc. We enjoyed your company and the time you have spent with us.
It was worthwhile.
In the next 10 minutes, please consider your decision to abandon us. We would really appreciate it if you stayed and faced what is to come at our side. And with that, I'm going to
Bully.
end my show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. We're still going to hang out in the Discord. I'm going to pop up in the general. If you guys just want to hang out and talk for a while, we can do that. Um, Thank you everyone for who was here, and thank you everyone who watches later. And thank you especially Manc. I think
Cool, brother.
I think we had fun, and I think people enjoyed it. So thank you.
Cool chatting, bro.
Night, everybody.